Lights, camera, and action. Cut.
But you're not like alien to getting famous people's attention, because your Bollywood funks with Flash Mob in Times Square got retweeted by Salman Khan's sister.
Yes,
right?
You've done your research.
Yeah, I have done my research.
gosh.
When I say that you're a woman crush, I mean it.
Wow.
So,
You did research.
but you know, that's such a phenomenal journey, Ayesha, from one student to making your company into a brand name. Like, you've not left anything unturned. Like, you've got Saroj Khan, you've got Olympians, you've got Salman Khan, and you've definitely got New York. And they say, right, that if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere.
So I've heard.
So you have made it. But
Oh,
like
thank
you
you.
said, she is a woman who's definitely not complacent, and she is restless. So
Very.
you just did not stop at dance, did you? What's your new endeavor?
My new crush. And it's not a crush, actually. It's
Third love?
third love. It's not. I think, you know, when you're a creative person,
Yeah.
there's always a lot which is bubbling inside that
Yeah.
head,
Yeah.
in your head.
Mhm.
I think even when I'm sleeping, and I'm not exaggerating, when I'm sleeping, there's something brewing in my head, and I think subconsciously I keep, you know, thinking about it.
Mhm.
At some point it's going to happen. But
Mhm.
so dancing is definitely my
Yeah.
first love, only love. I won't share it with my husband, but he knows.
Yeah.
But alongside, what happened was that I just last year I launched this fashion ready-to-wear line called Nora USA.
Nora?
Nora.
How do you spell that?
Neurah.
Does it mean something
It means
special?
flower.
Oh.
So Nora essentially means a flower, and it has a history. And I think I am the future of the brand, in the sense that Nora essentially started 15 years ago. Nora is a brand. It's a bridal line, it's a couture line, a wedding fashion line, which my sister-in-law back in India started again from scratch. So we guys are a family of like
Creatives
yeah.
and entrepreneurs.
Yeah, we're like starting from scratch,
Yeah.
and you know, very. I think so. That's probably why the gene pool is there.
Yeah. Like 10 years down the line, we'll see Michelle Obama walking down the red carpet
Oh
wearing
my God!
a casual Nora, you know.
Well, if you now that you say, thank you so much, and I hope that happens.
That will
because
happen. That will
I've
happen.
definitely imagined dancing next to her, because she's such a good dancer.
Right? And if you're wondering why I have this false sense of confidence, it's because I'm wearing
False,
something
really?
from your line,
Oh my
which is
God! Doesn't she look
so
amazing?
beautiful, like completely false. Like, I take this off and I feel like a bag of potatoes. That's okay.
Please.
But
No,
so Nora started. It has a history, but you're the
So
future.
Nora started as a bridal line, and it's still at the heart of it's that. But Nora USA started last year. Though the dream of creating this ready-to-wear Indo-Western fusion line has been there for, I think, 3+ years. We would launch it. Initially, it was, you know, we just introduced the bridal line, but then I realized a lot of women out here were not finding that many occasions to wear, you know, these gorgeous, elaborate outfits. And I think living in New York, I realized that many women just want to dress in black. If you go out to, you know, a party at night, they want to wear black. You step out in the cold, everybody's got a black jacket. So we're living in a sea of black, and living in India where we have, you know, so many colors. And I love going to weddings, I love dressing up, and I think that's where, you know, I have my personal inspiration. So I realized that, you know, I wanted to fill that gap, and again, this was a deep desire to change that perception that Indian dresses can only be worn at weddings, and you only have to travel to India, and you only have to like look like this. Like, why can't you have the best of both?
Both worlds.
I love fusion. My dad.
I can see that. Look at this.
I love fusion.
You have the sea of black, and you also have the sea of
I'm
colors.
bringing. So I love bringing, you know, different cultures together, different flavors together. I'm doing that in my dancing. So I think with Nora also that same creativity continues. I want to bring different elements, you know, a modern silhouette like a, you know, top and a skirt, a jumpsuit, a trendy jacket, but still have a pop of color. Still have something which is going to say, hey, it's different. So Nora USA is essentially a ready-to-wear line. You know, a line where, you know, our tagline is traditional threads, modern trends.
Traditional threads, modern trends.
Yes.
Okay. So that's the tagline of Nora.
Yes, that is. So, and yeah, the idea is that we are trying to, you know, blend, you know, the the traditional handwork, but we're bringing it to silhouettes, which is going to be practical. Like today, if you're wearing this, you're feeling great. You know, if I'm wearing this top,
I'm not taking this off ever.
Please don't. Please don't. But yeah, you could. I mean, it should be light. It should be wearable, and you should be able to step out and do your chores. And think women living here are hustling day in and day out.
Right.
I'm hugely inspired by the women who are here. They are, you know, they're working professionals, or even if they're like trying to take care of their house. But there's never a dull moment. But why do they have to look like? You know, they should stand out.
They should stand out.
They should feel.
And this is wearable fashion, and what I love about your collection, which I've seen, is that it's you can make it your own, right? I mean, you can pass it off as an Indo-Western, you can pass it off as an Indian dress, so it's very flexible that way. I like that.
Thank you.
Last concluding question, Ayesha. You're doing so much. You're a spectacular choreographer. You're a fashionista in your own right. So this is a very interview question. That is, where do you see yourself going? Or what's the vision of Nora or a Bollywood funk?
It goes back to me being restless. I'll take it back to that. So I think the vision never stops. So when I was 14, I saw the vision that I wanted to open a dance school, and then here I am realizing that. But it's taken a lot, you know, just because you see it in your head doesn't mean it happens. It takes tremendous amount of hard work, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of tears. I think every artistic person knows that. Now that I've like, you know, managed to come to a point where, you know, Bollywood funk has become a brand, and then I've moved on to, you know, trying to establish Nora and making it more, you know, popular and getting people to know about it. And I think the vision is that whoever walks into the school, whoever becomes a part of Bollywood funk, we change their lives in a way. You know, I want to make an impact in a person's life. I just don't want to teach them dance. We don't want to be just another dance class where you come and you move your hands and you learn a choreography and you walk off. If you work with some people, I want them to respect us. It means, you know, it's like when you meet a person and he's very popular and he's very famous and you start taking these selfies with them because they are popular. For me, it's the other way around. For me, my driving force is, what can I do, or what can I do, and what can my company do that tomorrow that very famous person is forced to say, hey, I love working with you and I love working with Bollywood funk. So for me, is to raise our standards of dancing and continue striving hard and continue pushing ourselves and pushing the boundaries in a way that we draw respect. Because I think I've given dance everything and I've gotten so much from it that I just want to be able to give back. If it's in the form of making people happy, you know, because I think dance is therapy, then let's just continue doing that. If it's in the form of giving back, because we do a lot of these fundraisers through Bollywood funk, performance nights, let's do that. And if it's just about entertaining people, then hell yeah, let's do that. Because at the core of it, what does dance? It is making people happy. So I want to do that. And all the success that comes with it, all the bells and whistles, well, that will just become the icing on the cake. Because for me, what matters most, somebody said, hey, you know, you've changed my life for the better, and that's that. And with Nora, it's the same thing. When somebody wears an outfit, it may be a few $100 or $50 or I don't know how much. That there's a price tag on that. But for me, that when you say that I feel amazing, I feel great, I feel like a diva, I think that feeling is priceless.
Absolutely.
So I want to keep going after that feeling. Well, how can I multiply that feeling? How can I, if I made you feel priceless, how can I make 10 more women feel priceless? And if they can remember, just being memorable. Just being memorable. If a student walks 10 years down the line and says, hey, I took your classes 10 years ago.
I remember you.
You know? Because you never know, it's a small world, how things connect. And I think that success will just multiply. And I honestly don't know where the future is, but I do know that I'm not going to stop working for it. And I know that I'm going to continue pushing for it.
There you go. That's the words of a true hustler. But I know Ayesha in the very limited capacity that I know her. I really do acknowledge the fact that she's one of those rare choreographers and masters of their art who really does believe in not being in the spotlight and let her students have it. And that's something, believe it or not, in this vanity-filled world that we live in of double taps and social validations, It's a rare find. So there you have it, Ayesha,
you.
the dancer,
Oh, thank
the
you.
choreographer, au naturel, a loving wife, an entrepreneur, and don't be surprised if tomorrow you see Ayesha 2020. Signing off from the chat, this is Aditi and this is Ayesha. Do subscribe to JokerFace Entertainment and don't forget to subscribe to Bollywood Funk. Where can they find you on your socials?
So Bollywood Funk is on Facebook, Bollywood Funk NYC is on Twitter, Bollywood Funk is on Instagram. You can see all the links below. And of course, Nora USA is on Facebook and it's on Instagram. So you'll find all the links right below.
There you go. And until then, keep dancing and stay fashionable. See ya.
Cheers.
Thank you for watching the second part of the chat with
Ayesha.
And Ayesha is from B-Funk and she's also launched her new brand, Nora. If you've missed the first part of our really exciting conversation, there is the link. And in the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, share and
subscribe.
There
please.
it is.
You gotta subscribe.
Ayesha said it, so you better do it. Alright, see ya.